Neil, not to be in the last 100 metres there, you can reflect on the race in general. I mean, you were kind of in a really good position to be going around the home straights.
Yeah, I was where I wanted to be. I had to force that a little bit, but that's okay. The plan was to be, right behind going into the last 100. And I more or less was there with 200 to go, but I didn't have a gear. I'm not sure why. I just kind of felt flat from the start. So I had to force it to get into the right position. I was always going to play to try and win the race, but I wasn't even close today. I didn't have the gear.
So when you saw Jakob out in front, was it the idea of going with him and seeing it?
Yeah.
Because history tells us kind of throughout that final end of a home straight, you can be vulnerable.
Yeah, get on his shoulder, see if you can hang on, and then try to kick him. It's not strategically rocket science. It's just really hard to do in reality. I should have been able to hang on to him today based on what I've done so far this season, based on how I felt on Monday, but I couldn't. But I don't want to sit and make excuses for why. I just didn't have it today.
I was about to say your year so far. I mean, I saw the Instagram post after Hayward Field, and for anyone who's know much about your journey this year, you could have described that, because it's been a bit of a whirlwind.
It has. It's kind of amazing that I've got to this point where I'm now disappointed at what I just did, considering where I was just a couple of months ago. But the signs were there 2 days ago on Monday. Pretty classic as well. A big performance is there. I'm just not quite sure yet why it didn't happen tonight. Like you say, I've come off some pretty major injuries this year, but yeah, there's been plenty of evidence to suggest that it was going to go a lot better tonight.
So for anyone who's about the what are the injuries? What have the injuries been then?
Yeah. So in World Champs last year, I was dealing with a lot of adductor pain. It ended up being pubic bone stress reaction with osteitis pubis, pretty severely in the area. So I had to stop at the end of the season. I was in quite a lot of pain with that. So took most of the September, October into November off of running, cross-trained. Got back to running, back to full fitness by the end of January, and then early February got a stress reaction in my sacrum, so down the bottom of my back, which again laid me off for a couple of months and forced me to do a lot of cross-training. I really doubled down on that and made sure that I was going above and beyond even the normal training load aerobically, to put me in a position where I'm quite strong at the moment.
And the 347 mile, I mean, you mentioned in that post, I saw the reaction of you kind of like, where did that come from? I mean, that's an incredible performance. It was kind of like tonight, but in the complete opposite way. I was shocked by that in a good way. Kind of stunned tonight in a bad way why I didn't have a gear the last 100. That's a sport sometimes, it's so not linear, and you don't always get exactly what you expect, but at least the positive signs are already there. It's not like that's gone away. I just need to rest a little bit after a tough sort of transition between Flagstaff and here, and I'll be okay. It's still a couple of weeks of breast champ. I mean, for me, as I said, the championships is a championships, and you've kind of gone through the rounds here and experienced that. That's what you're going to see. You really want Manchester.
Yeah, that was part of why I was coming here, was to get used to rounds again, run back-to-back hard races, which I did. But it was a big opportunity on the table, and I took a swing and I missed. Put it that way.